Hello everybody, back again so soon. You probably are wondering why. This case is very much an emotional roller coaster for everybody following the case. A couple of days back I even chatted with a very well-known guilter from Canada, and we exchanged messages on Facebook Messenger, and I even offered to phone him and have a chat, as I have done with many other people, and he quite rightly pointed out that no, he didn't want to chat. It wouldn't be appropriate if his wife was to hear him chatting about the case with somebody all the way in Scotland, and I totally respect that point of view. It is how shall I put it? A very emotional case. It draws us all in. It brings out, certainly as far as I'm concerned, as regards to guilters, the worst of behaviour by them. Their language is absolutely terrible and appalling at times, and it's completely misdirected. We simply want the truth. However, why am I back? I'll explain why. I posted the video that I did just a couple of hours ago, obviously on YouTube. I posted it on the Facebook support group. It actually got approved, which was good. However, I have a lot of Facebook friends over there in Wisconsin, with either directly or indirectly part of the family, and Stephen's sister Barb got in touch with me, and I'm just going to simply read what Barb had to say. Here goes. She wrote, "Bobby and Scott did not do this. What in the hell is going on? Bobby and Scott are innocent, point blank. None of the family had anything to do with it. You are hurting this family more by putting that out there, so please stop." And I do have the utmost respect for Barb. I would just point out that in the video I was not suggesting, and I've never suggested, I'm not at all convinced that that either Bobby or Scott had anything to do with the disappearance of Teresa. I think it's quite clear, as I say, statistically, who the perpetrator of the crime was. However, and a lot of people have a great problem with the testimony that was given by Bobby. So anyway, here's my response. I simply wrote, "Hi Barb, if you say so, then obviously I must respect your opinion. However, you must surely realise how much damage was done to your brother by Bobby's testimony on the witness stand when he suggested that whilst Teresa's car was still parked up, there was no sign of her. That statement not only hurt Stephen, but also Brendan. If Bobby was threatened by Herman and Co., we would quite understand and appreciate the predicament into which he were placed. I have absolutely no desire to cause you any more pain and suffering. You've already endured far more than any of us can imagine. However, my fear for you is that future revelations will not be edifying." Anyway, I then got a reply back asking if I would take the video down, please, and I suggested, well, why don't I do something better than that, rather than pretending that the video was never made. I suggested that I do what I'm doing now and make another one and voice her concerns. And amazingly, Barb wrote back and said, well, I'll do you a favour and I will ask Bobby a few questions for you if you would like. And I think that would be absolutely fantastic. There is obviously just one simple question, and that is, who was it that either threatened, coerced or pressurised Bobby into testifying that he actually saw Teresa heading towards Steve's trailer, and later that the RAV was still there but no sign of Teresa? As I say, this has always been a really big problem. Also, obviously, in Making a Murderer, we hear that Scott described Steve's being found guilty as absolutely great, or words to that effect. And these are very troubling words. My own personal opinion was that perhaps Steve, in his bid to become a multi-millionaire, had possibly rubbed people up the wrong way. That would be my sort of take on it. Anyway, I shall await further news. And in the meantime, Barb, as I say, we all have the utmost respect for you and what you have been through, and we really do want to see, you know, justice served for Teresa, for Steve, and for Brendan. And then hopefully people can get back to living their lives the way they deserve to. Okay, so God bless, and hopefully I'll hear from you again soon. Bye for now.